Welcome back to the GSL. I'm Tasteless. With me is Artosis.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those yoga positions that you learned about on Reddit.
Yeah. Hope you guys did that. It's important to stretch, get your circulation going. I know we're all nerds here, right? We're in front of the computer a lot. Doesn't mean you can't, take care of your body.
I actually, back in the States, Tasteless, I had one of those huge yoga balls. Because I have bad posture while playing, so I would stretch my back out on it every night. I don't really know anything about yoga, but I thought that was a good idea, and it felt good. So
it does feel good.
Yeah,
I've done that before. It feels very good.
It felt like I was undoing the day by
I know.
Instead of my back being like this, it was then like that.
I'm sure our viewers, all of them right now at their computers are going like this, like.
That's right.
Get
a yoga ball and just like go like this on it and stuff, like roll back.
Got to take care of you guys, Yeah. We love you guys. We want you to keep watching the show. So, we saw Nestea lose a game. We had a moment that happens sometimes to StarCraft commentators, the few of them that are out there, where we go, oh, he's going to win. He's got it. Oh, no, 5 seconds later he's going to lose. Kind of an interesting, kind of a weird situation where I think Nestea is probably a little bit more rocked than a normal pro gamer would be from. Rocked. Like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
When a boxer gets rocked.
It's like playing rock and roll in his air guitar. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
He got rocked because he got papered. It's like rock, paper, scissors or something. No, it's 1-1 right now. Nestea looked like he was going to win that game. Did not manage to come back.
Yeah.
All right. I'm MVP. Starting to look pretty scary here.
Yeah. And the next map is going to be Blistering Sands. Now, this map, we're going to have to see how Nestea wants to play it. There's a possibility we'll see an all-in. But I'll talk more about that in a minute because the game's going to start.
The countdown's begun. MVP demanding to start right now. Let's get this going with Tasteless and Artosis. Tastosis, the casting archon. This is the GSL. This place of darkness. Over here in the upper right, in the red, our Zerg player, champion of Season 2, one of the greatest drinks ever, players ever, however you want to say it. A lot of Nestea fans, by the way, in the audience. Our studio is completely packed. Over here in the blue, we have our Terran player looking very intimidating. All the players are afraid of him in this tournament.
I am MVP.
All the fans here for them as well.
See, guys, I was telling the truth.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, there's a few ways that this map can be played, especially from the Zerg perspective. Zerg can definitely, unless the Terran gets really, really aggressive early, Zerg can kind of choose the game flow. Do they want to be super aggressive and knock out those rocks early and see if they can't find an easy win? I don't think we'll be seeing Nestea do that. That's like what the slightly lower level Zergs would do. Nestea, on the other hand, I believe what we'll probably see is if he can secure a third that MVP doesn't kill, because MVP might do a very strong tank marine timing push against the third base, but if he does secure that third, it's all going to come down to punishing Terran when Terran takes a third. When MVP takes that third base at the gold or the other location, it's going to be very far away from the rocks and his main base. So
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he'll be spread very thin, and that's going to be exactly when Nestea needs to do damage. So I believe that's what it'll come down to. The first real battle he is going for a 2 barracks rush. Probably just end up being pressure, but that'll be the first battle. The second battle will be the Nestea taking a third. Can he hold it? And then the fourth, Tasteless, and final battle will be I'm MVP taking his third.
And I guess, sorry, there's a little music enabled, disabled, or whatever. Down there, everything's fine. I had a hiccup in my casts. Every minute I was like, what's going on? Because I lost music.
Right in the middle of my filibuster, too.
MVP, it doesn't look like he wants to go into a late game here. Everything Artosis said, though, is right. You can trust him.
Yeah.
I trust him.
That's right.
I trust you. If I had children, Artosis, I'd leave them alone with you. I trust you.
Thank you, Tasteless.
Trustworthy person, Artosis. But seriously, like, the rocks are so pivotal in mid-game TBZ on this map. The rocks in the back.
Oh, no!
Whoa.
Goodbye, Nestea. Your expansion's dead. Hope you enjoyed this game.
I love how we talked about this game going into the mid-game the entire time, but it's going to end in a rush, it looks like.
Yeah. This is the first battle, though. At least you got that right. There is a spine crawler going up, and he's going to let those Zerglings die. You might be wondering why. Because he needs the spine crawler to get up with as much health as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And he's going to want to target down the SCV first.
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think he can actually recover from this. Let's see.
It's going to be very, very hard.
He can actually micro the... Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And the Queen luckily popping out just in time to allow that spine crawler to actually burrow.
Uh-oh.
It's difficult to imagine how Nestea could come back, but we will see.
Oh! Miss
Spine crawler
micro.
lives.
I can't believe my eyes.
There's only 2 Marines in there right now. Can he stop this Marine?
Oh!
He does.
Stops it.
Only 2 Marines in there. That makes a big, big difference right now. More Marines on the way. The Queen playing a huge role defensively here.
Nice
Beautiful transfusion.
Oh, miscontrol there.
Okay, 3 Marines.
To get it, play it safe, at least get that Marine in the back.
There are 3 Marines in there. There's plenty of health on that hatchery as of right now. Forward does move the spine crawler. More Marines and SCVs on the way, and the spine crawler in range now of the bunker. And Nestea may hold this Tasteless.
If he does.
A miraculous hold if he does.
The Queen, I think it might be too low on HP. We'll see here. He could target fire the Queen.
And Nestea holds!
Unbelievable.
I can't believe he just held that Tasteless. That
Unreal.
is unbelievable. That's why I can't believe it. But I'm MVP, still making a lot of Marines. Nestea, he has a lot of angry Zerglings. Their mom, the Queen, just died. But instead of mourning Tasteless, they're going to take it out on Marines.
Yeah. You know what's funny about Nestea is he didn't even have a drone ready to block the bunker rush.
No.
Which is very
I had
common.
no idea it was coming.
I mean, he's just like, oh my God, I'm being bunker rushed.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression, me myself, not from my MVP's standpoint, but I'm under the impression that maybe MVP doesn't actually do this rush a lot. Because that's weird he wasn't preparing for that. On a one-on-one map,
Yeah.
that Terran doesn't want to play TDC on.
I see exactly what you mean.
You know, in practice games, normally, you know your opponent's play style pretty well,
Yeah.
and that can kind of screw up the psychology of the matchup with you and your opponent, where you're like, well, he never really does this, so maybe I can cut some corners here.
We also saw Nestea, obviously, even though maybe he didn't think I'm MVP would do that, obviously he didn't, but he dealt with that superbly. And now, you know, the drone count is 31 to 24 SCVs. He's been droning hard. And he's getting speed as well as +1 melee attack. So I think what we're going to see is a lot of Zerglings. And that's exactly what he has to do, because right now I'm MVP, as you've seen, has 4 barracks. He's getting his upgrades. Combat shields and stim. Marauders on the way. A lot of Marines are already out. So he's going to hit one of these timing attacks that we see oftentimes from Terrans, where you go when stim's done, and you just try to bust them with really good micro because they don't have Baneling speed yet. So it's going to come down to Nestea making a quadrillion Zerglings. And if he can crush this attack, Tasteless, that is going to be a crucial part of the game.
If you guys notice, Nestea is getting 3 extractors at once. So talk about transitioning into economics.
Yeah. I think a Baneling Nest will be going up pretty soon. He's going to want to get Baneling speed ASAP.
ASAPly.
The layer not half done, though. So I think we're going to be seeing this timing attack now, Tasteless. I'm MVP. This is perfect timing.
Now, if you were I'm MVP, would you go for the rocks or the entrance?
I would check the entrance, and I would probably start there because it's quicker to get in there. Of course, against that, there's a lot of creep there. You can see what you're doing. He has higher movement speed, of course. But going up the rocks buys him time. Buys Nestea time. So
there is a trick. Oh, hold that thought. We got some action here. Don't know about that.
Go for the
spine crawler placement.
Yeah, there are no Zerglings out here. Nestea seems to have seen that. Too late, Tasteless.
Yeah, I think it is over. We don't see
Banelings. Looking like it. And Nestea hold a miraculous hold once again. Don't think so.
I don't think so. Looks like he isn't interested in messing around. He's going to go straight towards the core.
Because even with these popping out, Nestea has done so much damage. I mean, MVP has done so much damage here. Even going to take out this natural
Yeah,
expansion.
that's it. With the extra Marauders and the Marine, yeah. Even the little baby Broodlings can't help.
Should be seeing GG pretty quickly here.
Man, MVP is pretty damn good.
Yes, he is.
GG. Up 2-1. I'm MVP with a weak start and a strong finish.
You know, he just dealt a lot of damage to Nestea. Nestea was trying to recover, droned up a lot, didn't scout quite properly, did not have enough Zerglings when that came. You have to have like a serious amount of Zerglings. Like, you have to be committed to Zerglings when that attack comes in that situation.
Yeah.
It would have, of course, really hurt Nestea's economy to do that, but he may have lived. Unfortunately, he did not. I'm MVP goes up 2-1. Taking 2 maps that Nestea was probably thinking, okay, these are doable. If any maps are doable, these are doable. And now we're going to go into Jungle Basin. And I'm MVP only needs 1 more win, Tasteless.
Well, Jungle Basin, let's not beat around the bush, is the hardest map for Zerg to win on against a Terran in our tournament.
Yeah, it's actually statistically
hell.
speaking, the least balanced map in the GSL right now. So, yeah, it's very, very hard for Nestea to take this.
I don't know if he can do this.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wins this, it's a miracle.
A miracle.
A miracle.
You know, he's going to have to do something like Czech did against Jinro, just slip in Zerglings and kill 15 SCVs.
That was
barely
insane,
win.
By the way, that game.
Yeah. That game actually shows, even better than the games where Terran wins, how Terran a map it is, because Jinro kept on almost stabilizing.
Well, the problem with the
SCVs.
map is that your third base, no matter what, you're going to get next to where the Terran's third base is. And it turns out there's this unit called a siege tank, and it's got, like, range like this.
Oh, my God.
Not like that.
Tell me more about this unit.
Not like that, okay, but like that. And it's tough to expand. They can push you pretty easily.
Right. Here they are. Our warriors.
Our warriors, indeed, Artosis.
They are our warriors. Tasteless.
Our gladiators. Here in our arena. Duking it out. I'm Nestea and I'm MVP. 2 teammates turn into 2 rivals.
Indeed.
So, I don't know what to say other than Nestea's going to have to come up with something crazy good if he's going to pull through with this. MVP looking pretty strong. The countdown's begun. Let's get ready and see if I'm Nestea can make a comeback here at the GSL. Almost close it out. I think it's going to start now, though. Get ready.